Dzień dobry wszyscy I welcome to ARK. Today, my friends, we have the DIPLOCAULUS in store, and I had one of them nearby. Unfortunately for us, they are quite the skittish little swamp animals, so when it comes to finding these guys, they will usually be found within the, whatchamacallit, they're going to be found in the swamp areas of the world, which means pretty much around here. Now, when it comes to finding them, they're not the biggest, and they scare very easily, so to make my life easier, I am going to just make one right here. There we go. And as you can see, at the first sign of anything, at the first sign of trouble, they start running. And, you know, this is them in the wild. They're pretty chill. They like to run, and since they are so easily hunted upon in the ecosystem, they, oh, stop running. Come on, buddy. I'm just trying to make you my friend. Since they are so easily preyed upon in the vicious swamp, they have evolved to become a very skittish type of animal. So the best way of taking them out, this is a level 150 of course, the best way of knocking them out is of course going to be with trank darts, and if you get them in an area like this where they just kind of run into a wall, that makes life a lot easier, and also whenever they get on land, it is usually easier to knock them out as well. And they seem to get stuck occasionally, so sorry buddy. Sorry to shoot darts at your face, and look at how adorable he is. Oh, I stuck a needle in his eye. That's awful, but yeah. This is level 150, so that it is going to have by far the most torpor possible. Now, when it comes to getting knocked out, I am kind of scared that it might get knocked out in water, and that could be bad. But as you see, due to its skittishness, oh god, it does have oxygen. Oh no, that's actually the store of oxygen, which I will talk about in a sec. But then when it comes to feeding it, its favorite kibble is the Archaepteryx, however you want to pronounce that. And then it also does take all sorts of actual meat. It is a carnivore, and oh no, that is some... Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's hope that those guys don't wander their way over here, because we're trying to tame this guy up. But I do just want to show you guys, my server, of course, is a 5x tame server. So it is going to be a little bit quick. Oh, rip. Okay, well, you know what? I showed you guys how to knock them out, and these Alososauruses are going to probably murder that. Ow, why you do this? Okay. You know, I didn't want that one anyway, so... Anyways, that's how you knock it out. As you can see, it likes to get stuck in the wall, but since this all occurs in the swamp, you have to be very careful, because the swamp is the most dangerous place. One of the most dangerous places in ARK. So I'm just going to get away from here, and actually, I'm just going to fly over to the ocean, since that is where I can show you guys how useful this thing will be once tamed. Now then, as we do fly over this area, it is also going to be found, I know for sure, I remember on the wiki I saw, it's for sure found in this swamp. I'm not sure on the inland swamp, but for sure it is found inside of this area. I did just show that off, just because I already happen to be there, but so if you want 100% to find it, this is the swamp to go to, and that also makes more sense because this swamp leads out to the ocean, which plays into my next point. So if we could very nicely just start walking over here, and then spawn this fella in. So our DIPLOCAULUS character, force tape, oh, nope, I missed it. Don't let him get to the water, that's where he excels. There we go. And then we have the DIPLOCAULUS. Now when it comes to actually giving him he doesn't take saddles. He just comes instantly with, instantly you can just ride him around kind of like the manta ray, I think, and the dire wolf. So you don't need to worry about a saddle for this guy. And take oxygen. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, so you can't ride him. I thought you could. Huh. Never mind then. I'm dumb. But what we can do here is, if he follows us, we gotta whistle for him to follow. Get over here, buddy. If he follows us, any second now, you can see that he has the oxygen meter above him. 4,830, so he does store oxygen on his own, but there's a reason that specifically he actually demonstrates that above him. Now, this is as perfect a tame as possible, and you can see health-wise and damage-wise, this thing's not going to be winning you any fights. You can see the amount of torpor it has, food, all that stuff. Weight-wise, you can actually have a decent amount of stuff on him. That's where he excels. Let me just make sure. Am I losing oxygen right now? Or oh, get the hell out of here, man. So, yeah, he's not. I don't think he's the biggest fight. Oh, well, he's gonna attempt to fight, I think. I don't know. We'll see how he does fighting some mega piranhas. If he can't win against some normal mega piranhas, And oh my god. Why is this so high? My god, it's still insanely high. But there you can see him try to fight. And as you can see, not the best fighter. Stop running. Dude. Okay, well. Yeah, look, you killed the level 1 Mega Piranha. I'm proud of you, man. You're so strong. so good. Okay, you're making disgusting noises. Anyways, I'm going to turn off infinite stats here for demonstration purposes. There we go. And poop in the water real quickly. If our DIPLOCAULUS will follow us. I'm just worried because these freaking piranha. I have the solution. And as you can see, he also does like to harvest meat, but there we go. Alright, we're all settled, we're all good. I don't even need to go that deep to show off what I was talking about. So as you can see, our oxygen is continuously going down, but kind of like the Morella tops from the Scorched Earth expansion. We should probably tell this guy to actually follow us. Follow me. I need your oxygen. He will actually follow us to the depths. Follow us to the depths. And this is going to be extremely useful because you can take oxygen from him. He has a store of oxygen. Himself, the DIPLOCAULUS does not even utilize the oxygen since it is amphibious or some other crap like that. And it just gives you a huge store of oxygen. So it's kind of like a scuba tank / scuba mask, except it lasts even longer. Now, of course, your scuba tank / mask can die, which is not good. But you literally, let's just take some oxygen, just sip on up from him. Look at that. There's even like a disgusting little animation. You see it? Oh, hold up. I gotta swim up a little bit. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Just taking a swig. Taking a swig. It's disgusting, but hey, it works. It looks like we're doing dirty things to him, but hey, whatever gets the job done. Oh my god. He's doing the worm! He's doing the worm! Look at all the bubbles we're doing too. Oh my god. This is... I'm disturbed. Oh my god, look at his face! He even... That's not right. ARK, this is inappropriate. This is not appropriate. Alright, finally, we're done giving our friend there a good time. But as you can see, he very easily stores a ton of oxygen and is going to be perfect for those long-winded underwater adventures, especially if you like have multiple of them and they can also carry stuff for you. Now, you do have to make sure that they don't die, because they can die and they're not going to be the best fighter in the world, but nonetheless, they are still absolutely awesome for that one reason. So I'm going to go ahead, swim back to the shore real quick, and this guy will follow us. But yeah, that's the cool thing too, is that it's like I don't know what those beeping noises are. It's some crap that shouldn't be open is open on my computer. This guy is just awesome for that purpose. And you know, when it comes to it, I'd probably put him on passive. You don't want him getting caught up in any fights, because he really won't win them. Like you saw against like a level 1 piranha, took him 2 hits. Like, listen, man, if a level 255 or 225 Diplo is that bad with taking something out, it's like we got problems. When it comes to upping his melee damage, about 4.5%, and nothing else. But he consumes fish meat as well, all sorts of meat. But when it comes down to it, the best order and best stuff for taming him, like I mentioned before, knock him out with a trank dart. It's probably going to be the best way of doing so. And then, once the trank darts have been applied, you have the Archaeopteryx egg, which is like that the little dino added in the last update, I think, too. Little flying dino? Yeah, the one that you can glide with. And you can make kibble from that, which you can feed to him. And then in order of most efficient, you have kibble, raw prime, raw fish prime, normal, and then fish meat. In that order. And then once tamed, go ahead and go off on deep sea adventures with this guy. He can fill up every time he goes to shore on oxygen. And that way you don't have to like worry about repairing your scuba tanks or having a scuba tank maintained. You don't even have to craft a scuba tank when you can just have this guy with you. Although you do have to be more aware and constantly like tapping onto him and giving him a good time underwater in order to keep your oxygen up. And at the end of the day, it will save you some troubles. And this thing's adorable. Look at me. I am a DIPLOCAULUS too. I am... Hello, DIPLOCAULUS. Good to see you, my friend. His noises are quite disturbing, though. Yeah, still. Yeah, try not to pay too much attention to his face and his facial expressions when grabbing oxygen from him. It's interesting. Other than that, though, I think that about covers everything about the DIPLOCAULUS. Highly recommended for underwater adventures. You can even have this in addition to a scuba tank, or you can have one or the other. Again, totally your call. But he is pretty much like a living, breathing scuba tank that I guess can attack things, but with the things down in the deep, you don't want him attacking those things. Unless you, like, specifically train him in melee damage and health, which is kind of a waste, but with this guy, your best bet is going up in oxygen. He goes up by, like, 500, and, yeah, so it's like an upgradable scuba tank. Pretty awesome. But other than that, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get yourself a scuba tank. Dziękuję, że oglądacie wszystkie moje video. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye, my friends.